Okay, so me being the analytical person I am, when I was, given the assignment of talking about pricing, I figured, okay, I'm going to go through everything and all that. But you know what? I thought about it a lot. And I'm just going to tell you what I did the last time we were in this market. I had this big dartboard on my wall, and I just threw darts at different numbers. And that's how we came up with prices. And thank God for technology, I now have a random number generator that I use. Because really, prices don't make a difference right now. The market will tell you what the value of the house is. No matter what you list it at, the market will tell you where you're at. You cannot undersell a home in today's market. But for traditional markets, let's talk about it. How do we price a home correctly? First, there's a lot of different prices. The homeowner thinks his house is the best house on the block. He wants the highest amount of money. The buyer wants to pay the lowest amount of money. The appraiser is going to be somewhere in between. So what we need to do is look at comps. What are comps? Comps are basically homes that are similar. You can't compare a 1,500 square foot home to a 3,000 square foot home. It doesn't make sense. Square footage, all that is not going to make a price work out. Also, neighborhoods. Neighborhoods are very important. We have a few areas here, and I'm sure you have in Utah, where one side of the street is worth X amount of dollars. The other side of the street is worth Y amount of dollars because different school system, different neighborhood, different zip codes. So you really got to go know your neighbors and your neighborhood when you are pricing homes, because it does make a big difference. Like right now, I have a house that's 1 block away from what's called Northridge. It's in Granada Hills. Different price points. Same exact home, could be on 2 sides of the street, totally different price points. People want to live here. They don't want to live there. Other thing we look at a CMA. So what is a CMA? So a CMA is basically, we're looking at 3 things. We're looking at all the active listings. And I call this our competition. When I sit down with a seller, I'm going, okay, this is what your competition is selling for. This is also fantasy land sometimes, because people have outrageous ideas of what their home is worth. So we look at what our competition is. We don't want to be the highest in our competition. We want to be somewhere in the middle. So this way, we're going to attract people to come to our house. If we price our house too high, no one's going to look at it. So no one's going to know how beautiful your house is inside, or how beautiful that kitchen is that you spend all that money to do for your enjoyment, not to sell the house. So what we need to do is price it so people come in the house. If we're not getting any showings, we are definitely overpriced. If we're getting people to come in the house, but no offers, then we're a little bit overpriced. So you really got to attract people to come in the house so they can enjoy your home, feel like it's their home, and then make you an offer. Second thing is we look at what's pending. Pending are things that were priced correctly and someone made an offer. We have no idea what that offer is until it's closed, but at least we know at this price, someone made an offer on that house. So that gives us an idea of some place where we should be. And then we have what is called reality, what's closed. Closed is done, it's public record, we know what everyone's sold for, everyone's looking at that number, everyone knows what's going on. So that's how, when I'm sitting with an agent or I'm sitting with a client explaining how to talk about a CMA, those are the 3 things that we look at. We look at what's our competition, what was priced right, so there was an offer made, and what was closed and what the closed price was. But you also got to look at concessions when it's closed, because sometimes, a house could be priced at X, but then they was given 10,000 in concessions for repairs. So all that is factored in. The other thing I look at when we're pricing homes is today's market. I've been thinking about it, and I really gave it a lot of thought last night. Today's market is, I'll give you an example. I have a house in Granada Hills right now listed. It's at 818, okay? First of all, I like different numbers. 820, 818. 818 means I really gave it some thought and came up with a good number. 820 means, it's just average, it's okay. So you want your number to stand out a little bit. Also, I see all these people doing, 999. Doesn't work. Okay. The reason is, let's say you price it at 5,999. If someone's looking at 600,000 and above, they're not going to see your home. So you want to price it at price points where people are searching, because you want the most people to look at your homes at this point. So you've got to figure out where that price is that people are going to be looking at it. So my house in Granada Hills, that's at 818. One weekend only, we had 12 offers, and we're up to 870 at this point. So I was thinking, okay, let me think. If I would have listed a house at 870, would I had any offers? Probably not, because let's say I'm a set buyer going out there. I know whatever the price is in today's market, I'm going to have to go 10 to 20, 30,000 over that price. So if I already in my mind know I have to go 30,000 over, if I'm priced at 870, that means I'm going over 900,000, and that's not right. So if you price your house too high in today's market, you're going to scare a lot of buyers away, even though that might be the price it's going to sell at. So what you really got to look at is, where is the spot that you're going to get a lot of attention? Because if we priced our house at 860, we probably wouldn't have got as many offers, because everyone already is adding $10,000, $30,000, $40,000 to that price. So today's a very strange market, and you really got to be careful when you're pricing stuff. Even though the house might be worth 860, but if you price it there, you're not going to get the offers, because people in their mind go, oh my God, that house is going to go for 890. So what you got to do is price it a little bit low and explain to your seller that the market will not let you sell your house for less than it's worth. But if you price it too high, you will not get anyone to see it, and you won't get any offers, and you won't do anything. I mean, it is amazing. And I'm sure it's the same in Utah, where homes are going $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 over asking. People are removing their appraisal contingencies. It's crazy out there. I was with an agent yesterday, and they got a call, and someone made an offer, and they go, do I need to make another offer? I just want to get a counter offer. I mean, it is an insane system out there right now. People are just throwing numbers out there just to hope to get in the game. I mean, out of 10 offers, we counted 4. So then it's like, okay, how much do I have to offer just to be a counter offer? I mean, I don't think anything is going right now. Listed, sold. I mean, everything is going with at least one counter offer. So it's an insane thing out there, and you really got to work with your sellers and explain that to them. And you also got to work with your buyers and explain that to them also, that whatever the list price is, it's irrelevant. It means absolutely nothing right now, because they're going to have to go over list just to get in the game, just to get a counter offer so they can even spend more money. And then, then they remove their appraisal contingencies. So, it's insane, but it is going to change. I mean, it is going to go back to what it used to be, a more normal market where we'll sit down with our clients, go over to CMA, look at what's our competition, look at what was good and people offered money and that was in escrow, and look at what's closed. But right now, if you're a buyer, educate them. If you're a seller, educate your seller that says, yes, your house is worth 850, but let's start at 820 and let the market take it where it's going to be. Because I guarantee you the market will take it where it's going to be. The market would not let you sell a house less than it's valued. And as everyone knows, in California, I like to be short, sweet, and to the point. So thank you so much. And let's do some closing affirmations.